when the first assignments initially come out. The first repositioning is going to be Miso. You're going to drop Wind Rush, and then Tyler and the other shaman can drop it for the third reposition, which we haven't gotten to yet.
I'm ready.
And eventually we'll move one of them to intermission or something. But so Big, then Miso, and then Tyler. So we should always have a movement deal for each one of those.
Look at my top heel, crazy. Hammer and anvil. I'm a blacksmith.
5, 4.
Holy
3,
fuck.
2, 1.
The ghosts are coming out right now.
1.
Remember to stay out if you're getting the bombs.
Mass barrier.
Once yours explodes, then you can come in. Okay, and dashes are happening. So one is going to be on triangle, for example. Triangle should be good.
Yeah, I have not got a dash yet. Almost.
Okay, that was one person being late. That was Almanaris, I believe.
That's correct.
That's what
Yeah, we saw what was happening, you know?
Did we get the cut? So it seems like the cut was also not done.
No, we got it. We got it. His death cloak went up for 10 seconds.
Okay.
And it goes without saying, obviously, after you drop your thing, you move to the right, and you don't send an orb through the middle. Like, if we're standing in the middle, it'll be safe, and if we die in the middle, then that's someone fucked up.
Yeah. And
that was my bet on the orb. My brain was so pumped I got my dash right that I shut it off after that.
The one thing that I do want to mention is that we constantly have like 3-4 casters right here, and then you guys are scrambling to move into position, and one of you guys is forced to, for example, go to triangle, and triangle's like the last one to get dropped. Just spread out. There's no reason that all the casters should be right here. Like
it's the same, same as the intermission spread, right?
For the most part, yeah.
It'd be pretty divided.
Because at the end of the day, like, you're still being forced to go to the other location, so might as well start closer to the other location.
You post that in?
I posted it in core.
Everyone of the raid is in core?
Yeah.
Can see it? Okay. So like, you should just be around those positions. Like, so please look ranged.
Yep. And that guarantees if you get the mechanic, then in the proper place. I'm gonna reset.
3, 2, 1.
All right. Once the boss spawns, we'll go ahead and pull.
Am I looking at Bud?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Shadows are coming out.
There's so many people. What the fuck is happening?
Multiple spots will be fine.
A little scuff.
Mass barrier.
Okay, so Ozlog, you were on star, and then you went to circle, and you should have been on square.
Yo.
No, you're good.
Johnny.
I know it's kind of tough to do the calculation, especially as we're getting used to it, but
You guys can just run to the door to reset it.
yeah, literally moment the boss gets up the stairs, it disappears.
Dude, I don't heal, but like it don't work that way.
Yeah, I guess my brain thought that X doesn't have one, so you skip that one.
I'm a blacksmith, brother.
Blue, then go to the
Yeah.
There's nothing for
X
me to
is
beat
off
my
limits on the
hammer
very
again.
First one, like so, even after like when we come out of intermission, right? Like everything resets. It's basically like we just pulled the boss all over again. So during those times when there's no ghosts out and we're dropping ghosts, X is always off limits. From that point on, we're using X to reposition,
Okay.
so it becomes part of the rotation.
Sounds good.
You see me bubble wait there? The dash went off and I immediately cleansed it. Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, Phantoms in 2,
1.
1.
What a wild ride that was.
Mass barrier.
Marker.
Okay, and dashes are coming out right after.
The melee got clipped there.
Dodge.
For sure.
I don't know what actually killed people there. It seemed like the cutting was done relatively correctly. Did a lot of the DPS just get cut because they were actually hitting the boss instead of being in the center?
I think melee got cleaved, and then when they executed, it like spawned a bunch of the things.
Yeah.
Well, what did they get cleaved by? The
The
reposition?
blue to the
Reposition.
green dash.
Like people have to be standing almost dead center middle.
Yeah.
Within
Yeah,
that
because there's essentially 2 lines going through the boss, right? So you want to be like in the inside hexagon.
Like, moment you reach the outside of this, it's no longer safe.
And that's I mean that's your objective, to stay in that the entire phase. So when you get assigned reposition, like you are already halfway there basically. Like there's no reason to ever leave that little center.
Until the next dash.
Safe zone.
But
at
we'll
this
talk
point,
about
like,
that when we get there.
Obviously, nobody should be worrying about their like DPS uptime. Once we get to the end of P3 and we wipe because the boss just enraged, then we can worry about optimizing your uptime. But right now, we just want to see as much of the mechanics as possible.
We've actually done shit like that in like 5 and like 3.
Mechanics to
Yeah, like literally do not press a button and just you do like show me you can be in the right spot. I don't know that Infinity has done that, but like I have done that before in
This was
other
paint slap
guilds.
when I gotta run him out, and he just stayed there for a while casting. I guess don't blow him up too much. Just so I don't have to like retaunt them.
Oh yeah, yeah. See, Dark, it happens.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, Phantoms are coming out.
Mass barrier.
Marker.
Okay, and we're gonna be repositioning now. Oh, I think that was me taking aggro again. Whoops.
Dodge.
Okay, now this is going to be opposite. So the repositioning is going to be complete opposite sides. And everybody can stand in between, so like kind of like where I am, and you don't get caught. Okay, so that's fine, like we wiped, but that was also like a lot of DPS being in the center, right? So just make sure, like during that time, these spots are completely safe.
But also, just out of curiosity, the boss should be in the middle on that second one because they're all gonna go through the middle, right?
Yes. So that's why you kind of stand like right there, like where I pinged, and then
Yeah,
that guarantees that the boss is
Great
almost dead
bit,
center.
bozo.
Yeah, that's where I was. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't fucking anyone over.
Nope.
DPS wants to be standing in these spots as well.
Yeah, like in between the slices, basically.
But not dead center in the middle, unless you want to die.
Yeah, so the edges here, like where I'm running through, this is always going to be dead zone. In the center,
2 seconds respawn.
is going to be completely fine. Yeah, but who cares about uptime, Paul? Right now, that's not important.
You're right, sir. My apologies.
You're good.
I'm AFK doing this watch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, ghosts are coming out.
Mass barrier.
Okay, we're going to be repositioning. Right, so that was a lot of people just getting cut by the lines.
You're right.
I got-
As soon as the lines come out, you have to move.
Yeah, there's absolutely no greeting those. What's up, Jay? I think it was Jay that's
Yeah, I got pinged, but my marker was the X, and I went to circle. Was that wrong?
I wasn't paying attention. I wouldn't know.
No, that's right.
Okay.
On the first one, that's correct.
Yeah, because I got pinged and I wasn't sure. I was like, oh, did I do something wrong?
Might have been
Yeah,
an
if,
accident.
yeah. If yours was red, then the first one should have went to circle.
I mean, his thought is correct, but
I guess whoever had star.
he might have had star.
Or go over to circle as well.
That would be incorrect if someone did that.
Yeah.
If that was the second transition, that would have been correct, but not the first.
Oh, so happy.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
You're calling out a core raider like that. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Phantom's coming out.
Mass barrier.
Okay, and repositioning in 3 seconds. 2, 1. Okay, that was
One guy was just late to get
Not
there.
sure.
Nope, that was like completely me. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
No scope.
But did you hit a 360 before?
everyone should just focus on just kind of before that mechanic comes out, just stop what you're doing, start looking, seeing which ad is yours, and you know, after you do it a few times, it'll become second nature.
I just wish there was a way to like zoom out my camera fucking more, so I can see.
Whoa, your add-on will experience a large number of
Check
errors.
top down pretty much and zoom all the way up. You can almost see it if you're in the middle. Maybe it depends on your resolution too. I don't know.
There's a CVAR you can set to be like a bit higher than the regular zoom level, but it doesn't. It's not as big as like Classic has.
You want to take a 5 quick?
We'll do one pull and then we'll do a 5 from like 55 to the top of the hour.
Look at 22.
Unless we last longer than 3 minutes.
True.
Or we just kill it.
Hey, that'd be a first for
I
me.
haven't done anything.
3 minutes is a long time.
Really long time. Yeah.
That's
For
like
you it
fucking,
is.
that's like 15 times more than I'm used to going.
Jesus.
5,
You guys are like
4,
fucking shrews.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, Phantom's coming out in 2,
1.
1, now.
I just don't even know. What? Why would anyone be on X? Crazy.
Triangle would be
Mass
prime.
barrier.
That was Ozlog. I think you just need to stay a little further away, or at least like push against the pull.
Ooh, this looks good. Oz got 2 buffs, just like ideal.
This is just dodge.
Drop rift.
Oh, what? That's
That was
fine.
me, 'cause I was dodging for too long.
Yeah. I thought I tried to do a call out for drop rift just so you didn't forget. For that one, we're taking the closest open points, I'm
Exactly.
guessing, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
That one, if X
We're
is
wiping,
always
right?
dropped, it'll always be circle. Like if the first one is always dropped at X, your second drop is always circle as a tank.
Yeah. 'Cause
That makes sense.
We're
One of 6
moving
sides.
we're moving everything 2 down, right? So X is always going to move 2 down too.
The
Yeah, I mean-
mathematic fight.
Yeah, it was good though. Like the first cut, we did very cleanly. I know we still lost a couple of people to the frontals, but yeah, sorry, Bill.
I mean, as long
Get
as,
a go ahead.
William.
as like the portals are placed in the right spot, like it actually it becomes
Good
very
eye.
easy. You don't even have to do anything. The game kind of plays itself for you.
We'll do a break timer for 5 minutes. So we've been going nonstop since the raid start.
We should just finish.
Piles, real quick.
Hmm?
Every time I've gotten Queen's Vein, I've had to pot to live. So is that just gonna be, or should I wait for a heal? Because I'm basically dead every time the cast goes off.
I mean, you can pop a defensive.
No, I am. I'm popping D stance. I took bitter immunity. I'm like
Yeah.
withering away. So I just didn't know if.
Healer's gonna be better then. That's all.
All right.
It's a lot of damage, but like, yeah, I mean, you're gonna need some of that stuff for intermission too. So
That's all. That's all I was wondering.
Get more bursts, you know.
Oh yeah, sure. Working on it.
So that was a lot of people just getting cut by the lines.
you're right.
I got-
See the lines come out. Like I would pop spell reflect, right? That would help you, like 10-20%.
How much damage does it deal?
It's a dot, I think, and then it explodes, right? And that's when it really hurts. But from my understanding, like you're supposed to have a quicker defensive for that one because the intermission is worse.
Who runs this valley?
Well, I do.
Time to remind them.
Guys, everyone's saying to watch Tyler 1. What is he doing? What's going on? Wait, is he gonna solo this? Okay, wait, here he goes. Wait, he's about to go. We'll just watch.
Oh, is it for intermission? I thought you were
big deal
supposed to
here.
use
Okay, here we
the
go.
externals
He's going.
dissipates, and then intermission you want to hold your personals.
Okay. All right, restart. Another blue gun.
Wait,
No, yeah, I mean healers. Healers
This
initiate.
guy is so
Yeah, okay.
fried.
Your personals in the second.
By the way.
for now, just try to get to the intermission.
A little crazy. A little crazy. 9 foot tall tree, by the way. A little crazy. 9 foot tall
Yeah.
tree.
But I mean, you know, we only have.
See, too good. We're gonna see. We're almost level 29. We're gonna see in a second. With this two-handed axe, and then our pet, which has bite and claw, double attacks,
Wait, 4?
double the top end damage.
Do
Guys,
paladins
how
all
many
get
blue
sack?
guns is too many to have in your bags at one time?
yeah,
Is
I mean,
too in time?
Yeah,
Maybe
5.
triple.
Only
Rapid fire's
seven
up.
and
Double
10
proc,
minute
rapid
arrow
fire,
attack,
quick
all
shots,
the other ones
80%
are
attack speed increase.
So that's
So like double proc, that is pog right there.
So
Max damage increase. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, get back, get back. Kite it out, kite it out. Play slow, play slow, play slow. Focus up. Kill healing wards, kill healing wards.
Also do someone next to me, hopefully.
I'm popping off from the back.
20% of my healing on the pulls.
Going crazy back here.
I've been targeted.
Yeah, I typically just pop my shield and then mono coil back my health, and I'm okay.
But
Yeah, for the renewing thing, you can actually target that on people. So if you see the debuff on somebody's frame when you're running out, you just hit them and you get it before. Because honestly, I don't know that there's actually a big pop at the end. I think it's like a big hit when the dash hits you, and then a dot. I don't know that there's like a large hit at the end, but maybe I'm wrong.
I think you're correct. If there's a renewing blaze, I always just kind of set it and forget it. But this fight, it's actually.
Yeah, I mean, I don't always cast it on. Sometimes I'm like slow to get out. And I'm just like, well, hopefully it goes. But if you do, that's obviously super helpful because it is a good cooldown for that mechanic.
There was what pull. One of the pulls. It was my number one heal.
Also, you can't forget about the 10% execute.
Like actually, hold on. Holy shit!
I know I get really like griefy with my or not griefy, greedy with my health stones sometimes. I'm like, 7%, I'll be fine.
Yeah, you have to pre-health stone too, because like if you hit like 7% or anything below 10, and then you health stone, the game can still kill you. Even like I could lay myself at 1%, and the game will execute me at 100% still. No, it's 10. But I was just saying that you can't, like, if you go, you're more than likely dead. It's like the thing ticks every like second. If it ticks when you drop below that rate, then like you're dead. Even if you heal, is my point. Yeah, I mean, no.
No,
You will die, dude. I don't have like only some classes can like have a big enough defensive.
Bubble.
Just gonna ready check just to make sure everybody's here.
It does explode, by the way. The Queen's Bane, it had dots and then explodes. I just read it. Because I was just not sure.
The dot does way more damage. Over 9 seconds.
I knew I wasn't crazy.
Yeah, and I'm like recording all of this too,
Damn,
so
Hardy.
I'll VOD review, and then before
I'm gonna have
we
this
get
up by
started
tomorrow.
again tomorrow, we'll just kind of take a moment to look at some of the things that I saw, common mistakes, and then hopefully we don't make them tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, if there's like Poe, you said you
That's-
struggle, so like I'll try to time dial.
Nah, that's a hot take.
Give you an external.
Yeah, I seem to be. I don't want to just be calling for externals, but I seem to be getting massacre every time now. So Blizzard has decided to make me struggle on this fight.
Someone done a repair bot. I know you repaired already, but
I got one.
Yeah.
Bro, just put it
I
external.
think it does like
bro.
maybe 9.2 million damage total.
It says inflicts. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Because you're saying over 9 seconds, so it's like 900k times 9.
Yeah.
Not including the explosion, which is 1.7 mil.
Yeah.
That sounds like a shit ton of damage actually now that I hear it.
Yeah, I was just read it too. I was like, oh shit.
Doesn't
So that's
just tell him
8.1
to
mil plus
charge in and
1.7. That's
fucking
10 mil
victory
total.
strike, bro.
And you need to take 10% off your life. Because you don't have that. So I'm at 7 million with buffs right now, so 6.3, and you're gonna be taking like 10 something.
That's my life times 5.
Will not be taking that much.
Tyler, are you back?
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Did you make sure to wipe this time?
Alright, ask them what Rico's doing, bro.
I did.
Okay, good.
I mean, our warrior definitely talked about it being a problem.
I
mean, I never wiped.
But our problem was like you play arms for the
Bidet.
execute
Hell
because it
yeah,
was more
dude.
damage, but it
Fuck
has
toilet
less
paper, dude.
defensive.
Bidet is the way.
And then past the point, it's like
Wait,
fuck
I'm
this
already
shit.
on
I'm just
the-
playing
You don't need to do
Fury
anything.
so I can live.
You're
I don't know
full
what
full.
that means.
Tyler almost sounded like he was doing an infomercial there.
Oh, dude.
The day is the
We're,
way.
we're precision folders in this house.
I use a
Fuck,
tempo,
bro,
dude.
put your hand down there. Just turn a knob. Let water do it for you.
You just shave. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, exactly. Just get up.
Okay.
Let your pants deal with it.
I don't know what needs to
Koa,
happen.
are you ready? Here, we'll pull.
Sounds like
I
the
think it's
washing
fine.
machine's problem.
That or when you're sitting in your chair in your game, you know, you could rock back and forth.
I don't like that.
Oh no.
I mean, you do that for extra DPS, right?
Yeah, it's a buff.
Okay, we're pulling.
Huh?
So, sit up in your chairs.
Rock back
Oh
and forth.
no, I
with it.
haven't been looking at that.
Doing it.
I mean, in the thing, he has me as a priest,
4,
so I
3,
maybe fucked him by
2,
bringing a pally, but
1.
I wanted to get a link.
3,
I'm a priest. I don't want to take it.
Okay,
The
Phantoms,
irony
Phantoms.
is the helmet dropped. You know if anyone needed that?
And rifts, make sure you're pushing against the suck.
Mass barrier.
Marker.
And we're gonna reposition. Remember, inside of this pentagon is completely fine. Or hexagon. And dodges are happening right now. Careful of the dodges.
What the
Dodge.
fuck?
Okay, just play on. We'll get experience. Get any one of them up. Or, okay, we already used it. Good job. Dashes are going to happen. It's going to be on the complete opposite ends. So you need to be inside, like in between these. Nope, somebody's moving. Ozlok. I think that was Ozlok.
Yeah, with the blue ones I'm not supposed to be
Yeah, that was on circle.
Was
So
there a
this is
line
like
there?
complete opposite ends on the second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And like, if it helps people kind of wrap their mind around like why we're doing this kind of like swap back and forth, there's always going to be the initial drops and 2 repositions, right? On the first one, we're basically taking it to, let's say, triangle so that it can get cut by either 1 or 2 of the empowered ghosts. And then we kind of split out the damage, right? We don't break all of them at the same time. On the second one, the last one before we go into intermission, we want to make sure that the boss is in the center and it get cuts by every ghost, regardless of where the empowereds are, so that we can take care of all the rest of the empowereds.
Nothing personal, just business.
Oh, Ozlok.
So the second reposition is basically the cleanup. Whether we got 1, empowered down or 2 empowered down, anything else that's left, we just guarantee that the boss gets hit and cleared. And that part, in terms of us first doing like the 2 down and then the second one being completely across, is the same across P1, P2, P3. That part doesn't change. So that's why, as long as we learn P1, that means you've learned P2 and P3.
So, question before we pull real quick. When we're doing the opposite sides, let's say there's a ghost on Morikiria over here. If we're on the side that has green, we're running behind the ghost where I would be. Where do we want to be standing behind them? Like right here on the gem, or like right here on the peak?
You can be on the right, on like the other world marker.
No, you want to be behind them because they're going to
The
come
only-
after you.
No.
Yeah, you definitely want to be behind them because you'll get hit by 2, and then you also just want to make sure you're like in this line still, right? Like you want to be in the line, absolutely, but you definitely don't want to be in front of your opposite ghost because you will just
so
die.
it's not as precise as all of the other ones.
Exactly.
Okay.
Still pretty
I mean,
precise.
it's still
though, 'cause you don't- if
precise.
you're off to the side and then someone's standing like right here, you might kill them. Like this is a safe zone.
Yeah,
I mean,
for DPS.
Yeah, like in his case, for example, like if he's literally standing here, then he's going to be fine. Like the ghost is going to go from here all the way over, and then he shouldn't get hit by anything else.
So from what I was seeing on the video though, like for the repositions, there's a oh shit, fuck, I'll reset it. But
Times 2.
How you
it's
always
crazy.
walk in, bro? This is third time.
But from
No,
when
yeah.
you get the point of impact, it spawns directly behind you. So to keep the precision, that's why they need to be directly on the marker, so that when they get hit, directly behind them will be right at that little apex that we had it on when we first set it.
For the first reposition, yes, but for the second one, you're behind. You don't go to the world marker on the second one.
I mean, it's literally explained step by step in the video. So I mean,
The difference between the first one and the second one is that you're not going to go through that phase. You're going to go to intermission after. So just getting those portals out of the way and enough room for the orbs to explode is why. Versus the other ones, you're going to have a following position. That's why it's better to just be behind them.
Yeah. After the second reposition, doesn't matter where the ghosts ended up being, as long as you didn't get people killed, they can be against the wall for all we care. They're just going to disappear because we're going into intermission.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, but you don't want to be so far out.
No, you're right, you don't. But just for the sake of exaggeration, like yes, it can be all the way back there. The important thing is just you're behind a ghost that's gonna charge to where you came from, basically. That's like the only thing that matters. And we talked about a whole bunch of stuff for like no reason.
Phantoms are coming out in 1, 0. And rifts, so remember, don't come right in.
Mass barrier.
Push against. And
Yeah, that guy's so lucky he got time dilated. Look mostly good.
Reposition.
Oh, that looks real nice.
Okay, good shit. And then dashes again, so this is going to be on the complete opposite ends. That was Stopsky, I think.
I was gonna say 100%.
I like his Queen's Vein.
I was gonna say 100% people are still in the middle.
Well, the triangle one.
But for the most part, cleaner.
Is wrong.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh. So lucky you got time dilated.
He went from triangle to X instead of being like behind like the thing.
Oh, he went. I see. He was actually on the marker
Just
X.
get more pulls in for the rest of the night. Make sure
I don't
people
know if he was
understand the
on
mechanics
X,
and
but he was like
get into
he
the groove of
wasn't
things.
in line.
100%.
Like, you know how he's supposed to be on the back line?
Stop skip.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
He was in the he was on the off side of it. Hey, he's on the left side of the X mark.
Five, four, three, two,
just me.
1.
Okay.
Phantom's coming out in 3, 2, 1.
Mass barrier.
All of the orbs. Okay, and then we're gonna reposition in 3, 2, 1. Dodge these frontals.
What?
Whoever's got the orbs in the middle, you shouldn't be in the middle like that.
We're just gonna keep going. This is practice. So now it's gonna be across the repositions. Yeah, there we go. And this should be intermission in a second. 10 seconds, so as long as we survive this.
Transition.
And there we go. So now in this case, we would take this time while he's channeling to get into our positions based on the screenshot that I sent. And you're basically just dodging from one slice to the previous slice. So everyone's assigned a slice, whether you're in melee or the opposite.
You're blue, I think.
Well,
Oh no, you're
and we keep
star.
going.
You're star. You're star.
I just got every single line
about
of
me?
back to back, and my weak aura
Yeah,
went
yeah.
ballistic right now. That shit was hysterical.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
All right, there we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
We've seen the whole fight. Next pull is going to be the kill. Well, I say kill, but she literally escapes at the end of it.
Or she kills us. Either way, next one is a kill.
Yeah, yeah.
You thought that was me?
She's basically like so
Yeah, I
nonchalant.
think
We
so.
walk in while she's having a phone call, plays around with us, and then just leaves.
I know. Blue's my spot.
Big is either AFK or didn't get this the res.
I'm sorry, I'm
Is
blue.
that there is people are single target resonant?
He's got a res pen now.
Okay. Maybe DC'd.
Alright, I'm by myself, so if I see anybody, my thing.
I mean, Mashi's by himself too. Like Mashi actually has no range behind him. You have the easiest fucking spot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You just. I mean, who
Yeah,
cares?
so both cases are going to be dangerous, Almoranis, but at the end of it, it's the dot that you get for the dash that's the most dangerous. Like, that's going to be the thing that's going to put your life in danger versus the actual explosion. By explosion, I mean like the one where orbs start flying out of you.
Dude, the tick at the end, like, it's like 2 ticks of the dot. You know what I mean? It's not even like, oh, it's a massive fucking 5 million hit. It's like if you. I legit think the dash does more damage than the explosion, so it's
5,
worth
4,
the DRing the hit of the dash
1.
and all the dot damage. But I don't know. What do I know? All I know is, like, I can live. A lot of
Good job
weak
so
boys
far.
in this one.
Remember to not come in right away.
Oh, you are so safe.
Alright, and we're gonna be doing the dashes in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, try
Someone's
star.
confused. I think that was Killapo.
Oh, was I on the wrong one?
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, let's wipe it up.
Yay, run to the door. Yay, run to the door. It's not me, dude. The DK
Let's
should
go
be
to
the one
square.
doing.
My fault. Every time something happens, I'm gonna say, yo, mashy.
The reset is like at that point the suck-in, the DK can just like that's advanced. And then he doesn't get pulled and the boss just runs through all like the shit, you know? Because like after the suck-in phase, she stops and like casts and shit. Yeah. She commands her clones.
At least we don't have to set up weak auras.
Yep.
Can we, for fun, just go through everyone's weak auras quick?
Yeah, yeah. Start sharing your screens one by one.
Yeah, what version are
So
you guys on?
I can
Send
kind
us
of
those
get
security
it.
numbers.
I can kind of get it when you're first
Ignition.
pulling like this. Like in the 90 pulls in the other guild, like there's no fucking way you should not
Do
understand
some
it.
crowdsourcing for D,
And then also like a random like one-off like clause, I get that too. You know what I mean? Like, because you do just like fucking just fuck this. The whole thing is so easy, but
5,
yeah, I don't know. When
4,
you don't know that
3,
it's fucked up,
2,
I have no fucking.
1.
But the beginning's okay. Beginning's okay as long as like they understand and like you said, as long as they know that they're like, oh yeah, that was me. Like the people moving really late, that I'd rather see that than like them just going in the wrong fucking spot. Yeah.
Remember to not come in right away.
Mass barrier.
Good job. Dashes in 3, 2, 1. Dashes.
Like this one on circle. Oh, he made white. This is good.
Remember the frontals now. Frontals. So that was Dark Viscera causing a lot of deaths.
No. Daggers are daggers.
Okay. Now it's going to be on the complete opposite sides.
Oh, what are you guys doing here?
Or why are there people running in with this, bro? Come on. Crazy.
Oh, she's not gonna get there.
It was perfect besides the people running in with
You
the
can do it,
orbs.
Tara.
it's intermission, so you can't.
Fucking noob.
Oof.
Yo, bubble yourself.
Holy light, one of you?
Yeah, you never know. Oh.
Yeah, when I said next pull, I was off by like a couple of pulls, but this one's it.
You gotta beat the brood pulls. Under 200.
So
How do we have a CE guy and
5 more pulls, and we got a bombshell coming in. I got my announcement.
so like it there takes
That's
pulls
a
for
dad joke
healers
I
to
ever heard.
understand, like to look for the debuffs, and you
this
just
one's on
hope
top
that
of me.
actually happens. But
He's
this class
transitioning.
isn't very good at it, to be honest.
So
So
excited to hear
Good
this.
for you.
5, 4, 3, 2,
rejected?
1.
Whoa.
what a wild token. Oh, dude, maybe he's buying the carry.
Phantom's coming out in 2, 1.
That would be a
now.
sick knot.
Whoa, whoa, you're so slow.
Mass barrier.
And dashes in 2, 1, now. Alright, good job. Okay, dodge the frontals now. Oh, that was totally on me. I fucked up. It's okay, this is... This is opposite sides. I've been positioned the boss. Fucking followed me too far. Sorry.
Reset?
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Guess I was just outside of her hitbox, so she repositioned.
Oh, she fucking cheated. I was at the stairs.
Yeah.
Transition.
Oh no, you guys are fucked.
The way that portal cucked me was insane.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, that did, like, to do it correctly would go a long time, but I feel like most of the people understand clockwise. What is the fucking cooldown on bubble? 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes. Need to think what immunity I want to use first.
3, 2.
What the
Fine, just play.
fucking match you made, bro?
Like, can you figure it out, bro?
2, 1.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, but you better stop.
That was you.
Remember, don't come in right away.
Mass barrier.
And repositioning in 3, 2, 1, now. That was, yeah, us being late on repositioning. I'm just gonna reset.
Who's this guy in the middle?
Aw, bitch. Come on.
Nice.
Oh.
Bubbles on
There's
cooldown.
abilities down, right? Does anyone notice? Aren't forgetting to do those.
The movement
Well-
abilities, I'm throwing mine out. So.
You're doing yours on the first reposition, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at least from what I'm seeing, it's not like people being unable to reach their position. It's more of like, it takes a second for their brains to kind of like realize, okay, I'm on this marker, I need to go to this other marker. And then by that time, it's a little too late.
That's crazy.
Which markers were
I'm hitting a
darker,
bare
like,
time before
it's
running.
because they're like glowy-ish.
Yeah,
Sometimes I have to like find it.
Yeah, they could definitely do a better job in multiple
Oh,
different
yeah.
areas.
You literally just drop a totem, that's it. Yeah.
But it's fine. It'll click at some point, and Kaiveza is dead.
I'm gonna watch me. I'm gonna pump it to 4 mil.
5, 4, 3.
You have
Oh,
damage.
fuck, though.
1.
Sorry.
What was that?
Yo,
Oh,
who
keep
keeps
up.
pulling
Nothing.
around?
I missed you. Sorry.
3.
I just keep my mic when talking to you. Do you have damage for like when we're getting sucked off, Paul?
Damage? Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Mass barrier.
Okay, repositioning in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Got there.
Okay, watch for the frontals now. This is dodge time.
Dodge.
Yeah. You're not, unless you're on defensive, well, you shouldn't be.
Okay, and then this next one is going to be across. So everybody's going to go across whatever marker that they're assigned.
Looks mostly good.
How do I keep getting Queen's Vein there?
People aren't positioning themselves correctly when they're shooting the orb through the middle.
One of them was very slanted. So
I got like on that same thing. I consistently got it the last 3 times we've been there.
No.
But I mean, people are slanted. Like it's not going through like from let's say this end to this end, right? It's going like the one that hit me was going like across this way.
Okay, yeah.
Very specific. Like that's what people were talking about earlier. Like it's not like it's very important exactly where you stand each time.
Yeah.
It has to be on exact markings.
And it could be like people are trying to like make sure that they're across, like they're going from let's say star to circle, and they're like, ooh, but like it's potentially not hitting the boss. I'm gonna adjust. Don't do that. Just do the actual movement so that it goes across. If the boss is in the wrong position because the tank's fucked up, then the tank's fucked up. Then that's fine. Like that's not gonna be on you. We're gonna try to position the boss in the dead center so that it does get hit. If it gets missed, then more than likely, especially in the beginning in P1, that's not the end of the world, because chances are the one that you're repositioning is not the empowered one. So it doesn't even matter if it goes through the boss.
I was gonna add, there's nothing wrong with going through the shadow as well. I saw some like people going around it. You can go through it. There's nothing that's gonna penalize you if you go through it. And like some melee like to stand really close like this. You'll get clipped by someone who does the pizza slice wrong. You might want to stand back.
Yeah, specifically for the tank too. I'm just gonna use this line instead of the one on the boss. You ask about like even if you're getting clipped, you can kind of backpedal out a little bit when the dashes are going off because she starts a cast. I have no idea what it is, but she starts some cast and you can kind of move and she'll stand there and you can like play it a little safe. So you can keep an eye on for that, and maybe you'll find yourself safer if the dashes aren't completely center.
Yep. Shut up. He says, yep, shut up.
5.
We need Shaman buff and Druid buff and Evoker buff.
Oh, fuck.
Fine, we're playing.
Oh, Mashy!
3, 2, 1.
Dude, how are you guys? There's a countdown.
Yeah.
That's cat. You literally did like 4 polls ago.
Okay, let's wrap it up.
What the fuck just happened to him?
Mass barrier.
I don't know. Whatever he did.
Your gear broken?
Let's see.
100% your gear is broken.
12%, 18%.
Oh yeah, wow. I think you're blowing up so fast.
Yeah. That's fine though. That was the last poll for the night. If I'm giving homework to anybody, it's just like rewatch at least like a couple of recent polls or recent videos uploaded on YouTube, just so that you can see like what the actual movement rhythm is, how people are repositioning the orbs, whether it's across or 2 down. But yeah, apart from that, we'll do some VOD review or some of the things that I saw, and then we'll pull the boss again tomorrow. Tomorrow is just all Kaiveza, so anything that you need to recheck, whether it's Lorgs to see when you're popping CDs, go ahead and do that.
GG's everyone.
All right, GG's.
GG's.
GG's everyone. Have a good night.
Good night, good night.
All right.
Peace out.
Huh? Your Simming Classic? You get an upgrade? Oh my god, I have a patch, dude. That wasn't bad though. Like the mechanics at least were seemed better. The first dash seemed better than like the first day a year ago before. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna do. I wanted to do this before raid, but I was running out of time. Alright, now do my running arounds of Ironforge. I had shit to do. Me? No fucking way.